We are talking today with Hans von Sponeck. Hans von Sponeck is a veteran of the United Nations and a former Assistant Secretary General. He joined the UN Development Program in 1968 and worked in Ghana, Turkey, Botswana, Pakistan, and India before becoming Director of European Affairs in Geneva. He was appointed the UN Humanitarian Coordinator for Iraq in October 1998. His responsibilities included direction of all UN operations in Iraq, managing the Oil for Food program, and verifying Iraqi compliance with it. He resigned his post in February 2000 to protest international policy towards Iraq. He has written numerous articles in German and English in professional journals and magazines on subjects of environment, social change, methodological conceptual alternatives in development, sanctions, and humanitarian exemptions. He is also the author of several books, including Human Development, Is There an Alternative? And more recently, A Different Kind of War, the UN Sanctions Regime in Iraq. Start out and tell us what brings you to Seattle.
Well, I have a constituency of friends here that invite me occasionally to report about my peace work. Since I left the United Nations in 2000, I have been quite active in Europe in particular, not only to try and inform people of what went wrong as far as the United Nations and sanctions in Iraq are concerned, and what are follow-up consequence. One can see a red thread going from the period of sanctions for the people to the period of occupation in Iraq, and to debate this and to make sure that there is an information base that allows people to react to political decision-making. That is an objective that I've set, and I have a good, solid group of friends, as I said, here in Seattle, and it's good to be back. It's good to debate, and it's also good to reinvigorate myself, going back to Europe and say, hey, don't talk about America. America has many faces, and I see a very good face here in Seattle.
So one of your recent accomplishments, I believe, is you've been working on a peace plan for Iraq. Can you tell us about that?
Well, I'm a member of a small group of individuals that are part of a board of a Swedish peace organization. On that board is someone who lives in Australia, someone who lives in Palestine, a British girl. The founder of the foundation lives in Sweden, myself and a couple of other people. We decided that while we recognize the importance of political accountability and looking back and trying to bring to justice those who have brought so much suffering onto the Iraqi people, Iraqis like Saddam Hussein, but also international figures, our leaders, it is very important that after these many years of carnage and turmoil, that one must begin, even though it looks so inappropriate at this time of conflict to talk about peace. I think we feel that time has come to put time and energy into this question of what kind of bricks must we define, must we produce in order to construct a house of peace in Iraq, with Iraq, however you want to call it. And we say that with a good bit of humility, because it is first and foremost for the Iraqis to construct that house of peace for themselves again. But they need massive, compassionate, constructive, without any hidden agenda